guys, so welcome back to the Euro 2023. We have a lot to talk about during the round of 16. So, Farid, welcome back again. And Farid,
Hello.
I know for this round of 16, one thing that really excites you the most, like finally, you see, finally something like
Yes,
very satisfied you a bit, I would say.
England got chance.
All right.
Will football finally come home? I had my doubts, but seems like now it's now or never.
Yeah, has to be now, never. All right. Okay, so to kick things off, so round of 16. Wow, I mean,
Mm,
there are definitely a lot of shocking results that going throughout the whole round of 16. So I think
mhm.
some of our prediction went pretty wrong, but some is correct.
Yeah, it was a very dramatic round of 16, man. This one,
A lot of
very interesting Euros though.
all right. Okay, so the first match, right? I think it's quite a surprising match for me personally, Wales and Denmark.
Mm,
So actually, the time I voted for Denmark to proceed. I think you as well, right? Denmark together.
yeah,
Yeah,
yep.
but I didn't expect Wales would concede 4 goals to nil. To be honest, for my opinion.
Yeah, neither did I. But Wales played quite poor, but Denmark played so nice.
Hmm.
Actually, I see a lot of people are rooting for Denmark. A lot of my friends are rooting for Denmark now.
I think because of
Because they
everything
are
that they did.
no, because they are playing quite attractive football, lah. Very nice attacking football.
All right. So and then I think Gareth Bale finally can go back home and play golf much sooner. All right. I mean this one is pretty. I would say it's predicted in a sense, but not that the score gap not that wide. I would say. All right.
Mm,
So second match, Italy Austria. Wow, Italy. I mean they have a really tough match for this round, but they
mm,
still go through. But then they really have the difficulties until I think Mancini he swapped in Chiesa. Chiesa I think he's a difference maker for me.
mm.
Chiesa. I mean after he subbed in new then score 1 goal and think he created a second goal, if not mistaken. So then
No, but that game was really it was they almost to say they could have almost lost lah actually.
could have. I think because Austria they scored one offside goal right during the normal time. They scored one offside goal, but
Mm.
then it continued offside. If not, I think Italy will sayonara.
Yeah lah, I guess. But it was quite a dramatic, in a sense, quite dramatic also lah. Mm.
I mean, we can witness a Mancini's masterclass, but
Yeah.
super stuff to manifest something powerful. All right,
Yeah,
so then
it'd be
Italy,
quite funny if the goalkeeper is the one who actually scored the winner.
Alisson. Right, so then for this round, I think we predicted it correct as well for Italy to go through. Well,
Mhm.
right. So for the next of all, for this one, I think it caught my surprise, but it's not very surprising to say because I remember saying
Mm.
for Netherlands, right, if they really want to go through, it will really have to depend on Wijnaldum and Depay performance.
Yep.
But remember, I told you about the reason why Depay and Wijnaldum is performing that well is because of the new club, the contract, the salary, ching. Remember,
Yep.
after they signing for the new club respectively, right? Then you see their performance.
Yeah, send me nothing. But props to Czech Republic lah. They did how to say they did shut them off, Depay and Wijnaldum.
Yeah, true. I mean, once again, Patrick Schick, we scored 3 goals, if I'm not mistaken, 3 goals already in 4 matches. So,
Mhm.
wow, I mean, maybe can win the Golden Boot for sure. I'm not sure, but yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, so there's one thing I want to share with you, bro, about one particular scene. Wait, let me
Mm.
just share this with you. Do you know? Remember when the lead he got the red card for handling the
Oh
ball?
yeah.
You guys remember
Oh,
few times when he cleared the ball very dramatically, just slapping his head, clearing the
yeah,
ball.
something like wanted to fall and then touch the ball away, right?
Yeah, but then the lead he just grabs the ball underneath him instead of heading it back to the keeper. I think that's because he really did one very amazing tackle in the first half, but then the red card really turns the game to a whole new perspective.
Yeah, I mean the red. I think to say the red card is actually the reason why Netherlands lost. Actually, not exactly because Czech Republic really outplayed them in the first place, but it was the red card really messed with them. Once I saw the red card, I was like, okay, Netherlands gonna be out.
Actually, Netherlands, they actually have some few pretty good opportunity. For example, like the Marlon one-on-one. He tried to be prime R9, but then like the keeper just took the ball from him.
Yeah, I mean, he tried to play it away from the goalkeeper at that. I mean, come on. I mean, sometimes like that you just shot it in. But Dumfries also created some good chances
Yeah, I mean,
also.
like Dumfries for me has to be the man of the match for Netherlands. To be honest, his attacking and defensive work rate, right, is tremendously crazy. Very crazy. I mean, like it's sad to see a player go back like disqualified so early in the stage. But then like I think like there will be some major big clubs will be interested to sign him this coming summer.
Yeah, for sure.
So I think that's the ball got sacked after this match, right? I think like just a few days ago.
He got sacked or he actually resigned?
He resigned.
He resigned, but
he resigned.
He resigned.
Yeah, I think like I mean like because Mourinho condemned him as one of the worst Premier League manager to be seen.
Mourinho just like to talk a lot right now. But never mind. Later got one match we prove Mourinho wrong.
All right. Wow. So for the next match, well, this is the big one, I think. Like one of the big match for this round, Belgium and Portugal. Wow. I mean, like because as you mentioned, I think the previous analysis that you said that Portugal is a team full of individual players. They play by an individual and not by as a team. I think like it really shows like it really backs them back due to their individualism compared to Belgium, which plays as a team. And Torgan Hazard really scored a beautiful goal, I would say. Torgan Hazard, good effort, great. Like, he really beat his other.
So I was right. See, the other Hazard will bring up Belgium.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, you're right about the individualism. I mean, like, they really actually Joao Felix. He showed some good spark, but then, like, I mean, like, Roy Keane, he really slammed Joao Felix hard. Saying like couldn't justify his price tag, and to say
it's
like
a real scam.
Yeah, I mean, like if he were Ronaldo, he would just give him a good smack in the dressing room. But yeah, I mean, like, okay, so I got one more meme to show you, bro. Hold on a second.
Okay.
All right, so Bruno Fernandes. Where is he?
But hey, interesting enough. Okay, I know on match, I know don't take it as if I am defending a Manchester United player, but he actually created the most chances for Portugal.
Wow.
His chance creation, I think, although he played less, he created more chances for the team than Bernardo Silva and all.
I mean, like, also like that, maybe that's true, but I mean, like, for Liverpool fan, I would say Jota's finishing also was poor, in a sense. I mean, like, he missed like a really good opportunity in front of goal and just shot it straight out wide. I mean, like,
true. Like, Jota was quite selfish though, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, like, as you mentioned, despite all the players playing for themselves instead for the team, I mean, like, it really bites them hard, to say, like, because Portugal, I think, like, they are the one of the major contender in this Euro. Everyone's seeing them, like, have the potential to go into the final due to their squad, but yeah, it really bites them back, That means, like, we can say one thing, if although they got a team full of good players, but what makes a team is just like the team spirit. It's not about the individual players, the talent.
Yep, that's true. Like all these big names and stuff. I also think maybe they feel a bit of pressure, especially Ronaldo's aging out, and then Pepe is aging out. Rui Patricio also slowly is aging. So I think maybe there's pressure, like they cannot mess up. But I think, well, we saw it coming as much as I love CR, I love Ronaldo, but we kind of saw this loss coming.
Yeah, I mean, like, but have to say one of the player of the team is Bernardo Sanchez for me.
Yes,
he really showed like why is he one of the most sought after player. I think like this summer he might be one of the most sought after player after his performance in the Euro. I mean, like, like Dumfries scenario.
Yeah, I think Arsenal's interested in Renato Sanchez, but I don't know. Arsenal, really, he could do better than that. Sanchez.
I mean, like, yeah. So alright, so I think like Belgium, Portugal again, like Portugal. I mean like these two have to be like one of the final contender might be the final contender for this side of the tournament tree. But
Mhm,
once again, Euro it shows us that nothing is impossible. Anything could happen. Like hard to
mhm.
feel like maybe like a dark horse could step over Belgium and go into the final. It's hard to say as well.
Well, there's match day 3 coming up.
Stay tuned, stay tuned. All right. So
Mhm,
for next match, Croatia and Spain. Well, this one my prediction I actually got it wrong. I was expecting
mm.
Croatia to win for a 1-0 victory actually, but then Spain surprisingly won 5-3.
Yeah. And
And
I also thought it would be a low scoring match.
yeah, true. I mean, like the first goal really surprised us all. Lah. I mean, like yeah, the own goal.
That was such a blunder. Mhm,
Croatia, I think the attack is like quite dimmed down and like quite slow because if you in order to defeat Spain, right, you really need a youthful and fast counter-attacking side because
mhm.
Spain will like hold 80% of the possession of the ball.
Yeah.
I mean, like after Orisic's introduction, their counter-attack just become very fluent. I would say in a sense.
Mhm. Like,
But
because
then,
even the commentators will say, like, the only way Croatia can come back is just really put everyone in the box, and which
yes,
they did.
yes. I mean,
But
like
I don't know. But this kind of shows also why they were World Cup finalists.
I mean, like this might also be the last Euro for Modric.
It will be I mean, it's a what valor attempt, very good attempt at that. But still, was a day of amazing football. Watching that match was like really exciting
So for about Spain, for 3-1 up to draw 3-3, but then to win 5-3 in the extra time. So I mean like
Yeah.
once again it comes down to the substitution from the manager. I mean like he also like did the same thing by introducing like light pace winger, for example, like Orion Zabal and etc. Like he just really like his substitution really works out lah. I mean like in a sense
Mm.
by swapping
It
in
was
fast
what
players.
Ferran Torres
Mm.
and what's the name? It starts with an O, not Oyarzabal. I forgot his name.
It's
Well,
Danny Olmo, is it?
yeah,
The
Olmo. Because but Spain really played really well, and then what's that? Yeah, Morata finally scored.
yeah, Morata finally scored.
Morata scored a super nice
But
goal.
that's a very good finish, I would say. It's a very nice
Yeah.
finish.
I was on Discord with my friends while watching this match, and I was
Yeah.
thinking, what if that wasn't what Morata intended? That he actually missed in a way.
I mean, because
He just entered.
he also missed quite a few chances right before the goal. Before
Yeah,
the
he
second.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean like finally
but
he redeemed himself, I guess, in a way.
yeah, good for him. Hopefully, people don't threaten his family already, because that was a very good goal.
Yeah, very nice goal.
Mhm.
Okay. So to the next game, one of the shock of the tournament. I mean like no one
Ooh.
expect this match even made me slap myself in the face, France and Switzerland. I remember I said this one thing, like a bad France team equals a good Switzerland team. I mean like that the thing I said really slapped myself in the face.
But this match also it came out of nowhere, man. I mean, I was shocked to my I was because I was rooting for France, right? When I
Yeah.
was sitting in my seat, I was like going, watching, and then when towards the 90th minute, I also like, thinking like, oh my god, why is it like repeating like the previous match,
Yeah. I mean like
Uh,
yeah. I mean like Switzerland because when you think they're attacking, they only got Shaqiri and Seferovic.
mm.
Yep, it's like their main target man, and then Shaka. Wow, Shaka, I think like he really played like a world class man of the match level match man. This
He
one.
played like a real captain.
Yeah,
But Shakiri, they took him off quite early, so he
yeah,
was the
it's pretty
first
much
sub.
yeah. I mean, like
But it was amazing, lah. I
yeah,
mean,
the match.
but I think why they lost also because France just shut down.
How do you say?
Like when France is 3-1 up, he took away Griezmann and all. Like in a way, he was planning to park the bus and just chill already.
Yeah.
He didn't want to carry on like pressing Switzerland.
Yeah, I just remember I was watching right then. I saw Pogba after he scored that worthy of the goal. He just celebrated like as if they like it's done and dusted.
Yeah.
And
But apparently he and Deschamps did have an argument. Deschamps wanted to defend. Pogba wanted to continue attacking.
Yeah, and actually there's one counter-attacking goal from Switzerland. Then Pogba he loses the ball in the midfield, and then it turns into a goal. You remember?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, I did remember, but I kind of like I didn't like it when, especially Roy Keane and some other pundits actually blame Pogba for that. Why blame him? He is the best player on the
yeah,
pitch, and it truly shows you can be the best player in the world, but you still get kena criticized on. Because if you look at it, why blame Pogba? Where was Kante for support for defense then? Kante was silent in the game.
yeah. I mean, like, yeah,
And then you have Varane, center backs, and you have Langley, top class, yeah, defenders. But yet Pogba get the blame. I mean, we had Kimpembe, so he was quite useless in the game. And yet this was Pogba pulling the strings.
I mean, like, due to the match, right? I think like we saw quite a lot of ball watching defending from Langley
Mm.
and Cole.
Mhm.
Especially
Yeah.
the first goal from Switzerland, just Langley just ball watching. I mean, like because I saw some comments, Barca fans are saying like he also did the same thing during Barca time.
Yeah, like they're not brave, to defend. You won't see a player like last time. You won't see a John Terry. You won't see a Vidic
Yeah,
player being so chill in defense. They
yeah,
will go head first. They
yeah,
don't care if the head hits the pole or not, or gets hit in
yeah,
the face, but they really challenge the header. So, I mean, thinking about this Euro so far, right? I mean, you other than those older defenders like available, like for Germany's Hummels, Italy's Cellini, Bonucci, the newer defenders a bit like, I mean, Varane's group, Langley's group of defenders, they are very chilled. They like being like the flair type of
yeah,
defender, if you notice.
yeah. I mean, like, yeah, the game has changed, but it's just like during the 90s and now the modern game has changed a lot. Say, like,
Mm.
defending, even like, let's say, per se, diving. Yeah, it says a
Mm.
lot for the modern game.
A lot of people dive. It's quite annoying, really, lah. Like, as much as sometimes if you're actually a winning team, like, yeah, we want penalty, but yeah, you just think yourself, oh my god, that's such a dive.
Yeah.
Why is everyone so soft now?
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, and I may show you one more meme as well. All right,
Sure.
pretty sure. Let's go. This really says a lot. No, this is exactly the meme that I would slap myself in the face for what I
Yeah.
said.
Dude, Mbappe is so useless. I mean, he didn't finish his chances and he didn't finish that one crucial penalty.
I mean, like, actually, the penalty, right? There actually have to give credit to people for saving the right direction. But
Mm,
penalty actually I couldn't really blame Mbappe because like it's not he missed, it's off target no. But like
mm,
it's, to be honest, like for the player of his quality, you expect him to be shooting in the more like a top corner penalty, right?
mm.
Like yeah, but I
I-
mean like that is
when even when you watch the game, when you actually in my heart I kind of knew Mbappe was gonna miss the way he walked up to the ball.
yeah,
He was like no, doesn't look committed to it. So he was like, okay, I'm just gonna put it down. And then the way he positioned himself, I don't know, maybe nerves got to him. Like this is maybe his first competitive penalty shootout or something like that. I don't know lah, but so I think the nerves got to him and then he just missed. And that was quite a bad penalty.
yeah.
So I mean it's I predicted he would at least score, but this one he didn't score, and not only didn't score the crucial penalty shootout.
I mean, like, yeah, it's really to shame to see like a team like France got kicked out. But then it's another thing that very inspiring to see like a team like Switzerland can defeat a team like France. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I mean like one
Yes,
success.
it's very nice. And also, don't forget, I think you know why Switzerland won.
Yeah, why?
One big reason, but maybe a small detail, not many people notice. Xhaka was drinking Coke before
Yeah, before
during
the
extra time.
before the penalty, right? If they taken on extra
Yeah,
time.
before the penalty, while he
Yeah,
was talking to all the players, he was drinking a legit proper Coca-Cola right there. Maybe that's gave him all the energy and all the smangat. So I wonder will Coca-Cola prices go up in Switzerland or not?
I mean like
Some promotion.
Ronaldo is kicking himself right now, man.
Yeah, the guy who put away the bottle is out of the tournament. He drank it during the match. Now it's through.
Coca-Cola stock's gone stonks already.
Yeah,
Alright.
man.
So before we change the game, so I'm gonna show you one last meme. One last one. I think
Okay.
it's like the one you mentioned earlier.
This is that funny. He lost himself.
But I mean
But
like
it was so funny because it's true. You would see him and the Switzerland fans at really one moment super sad. Oh, we're going out, dressed up, very proper, look very kasihan looking, and then very sad. And then few seconds later, you see him like, all naked, and then
yeah, I feel like that really can show you like the passion of football fans, the passion for
yeah,
the true love for the team.
this is really the power of football. No other sports, a sport in the world can do such thing like this.
I agree with that, bro.
Yeah,
Alright.
it's really nice.
Alright, so for the next one, wow, this one, Farid, I think like this really like and like kicks you off cow this one. England
Yeah, of course.
Wow, this
I'll
one.
start by saying it's coming home, it's coming home, football's coming home, it's coming home.
I mean like yeah, but actually before I think like I asked you right, do you believe England will go through? Yeah, I'm like quite hesitant a bit. Like, do I believe? Do I think they're gonna go through? I mean like
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
my prediction was kind of correct. I wasn't confident when if Gareth Southgate doesn't play particular players but when they put on that lineup, I had my doubts. Yeah, I really had my doubts. Like full on, me and my friend, we were watching it through Discord together. We were saying like, "Oh no, this is not going to end well for England." But he made the right sub, and who's that one sub who made the difference? Jack Grealish.
Yeah, true. I mean like yeah, when looking at the lineup, right, you see like he's actually playing a 3-4-3. 3-4-3, three in the back, and then two right being back up front, and then like two CDM. That is like almost like a 7-player playing a defensive position. I mean like
Yeah.
that is typical Southgate formation, right? But then he
No, and yeah, sorry, go on.
yeah, and then he kept Saka. That's a surprise for me. I thought he was going to put someone else, but then Sterling and Kane as per usual. But then once again, Sterling he scored again.
Yep.
75% of England's goal is scored by Sterling. I mean like
Yeah.
it's like quite crazy in a sense because like the number of people is bashing Sterling before the Euro or whatsoever, like or like before the match started, like why is Sterling starting again? Blah blah blah. But then he proved himself like why is he in the score sheet, the team sheet again?
No, I mean he did play. He played really well, which is good. And then, well, I mean the star man on the match is actually Harry Maguire, Luke Shaw, and Jack Grealish. So I mean, England was really solid at the back. That's one thing for sure. Very, very solid at the back, which is good lah. I mean, maybe Gareth Southgate got his defending tactic correct. But going up front, I had my concern because when I saw Saka was there, I was like, why on earth is this kid playing? Yes, he's talented, but I don't see what was big difference. I mean, he did a lot of errors. The commentators, he did nothing wrong. Yeah, he did nothing wrong, but he didn't do anything good either. And he was quite lazy to pressure the ball. And then and then when he got subbed off and Grealish came on, yes, that one we all felt like yes, okay, something will happen. And a few minutes later, it did.
Yeah, I mean like because right, actually I saw some comments saying that the reason why Southgate is putting Grealish at sub is actually a tactical genius. Because right, when he only subbed Grealish like for the previous match and this match around the 17th minute, and like that's when the stamina of the opposition gone low. And that's when he subbed Grealish in like a super sub in a sense.
Yeah, in a sense, it could be to that effect, but I mean, sometimes you're thinking, what if they're behind?
Yeah, true. I mean, like it could go on either way, but yeah. So I mean, like it's really surprising, like for most neutral fans, but England fans, I mean, like it really got their high hopes to me because you see the remaining opponent in that side of the tournament tree is actually quite mediocre team, but I would say bad team because every team that gone to this stage is a good team.
Yeah. Like now we cannot disregard the underdogs, man.
Yeah, true. There's no such thing as underdog and just like who has the better who is more mentally prepared, I would say.
Yeah,
Okay.
true.
So for Germany side, so I mean like Germany they play actually for most Germany fans they are very disappointed lah. As to say like
Mm.
this is Low's last tournament. I mean like most of my Germany friends they are happy the way that Low has left because of the game style and the gameplay he has been playing. And let me just show you one last time of our a wonderful moment.
Oh yes, I caught this moment as well. It's
I mean
like
like yeah,
we cannot have a final match with Low without such licking nose, ball scratching incident.
COVID cannot hiding hiding. I mean
But when
yeah.
when I saw that, I was literally, the moment in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and
Yeah.
Leonardo DiCaprio point out like that. Yeah, I was like, oh, there it is. There it is.
Ah, I mean
He
like
did it.
yeah, Germany actually Hammers was playing really well in the first half. You saw that he cleared the ball off Harry Kane. Then Harry Kane just
Yeah.
like in an goal scoring opportunity.
Mm,
And yeah, that Germany actually they were playing okay in the first half. Don't have really much attacking threat. I mean like the most obvious attacking threat from Germany is from the Muller's one on one.
yeah. Oh,
That is
that miss.
that is
That
really
miss.
a game changer. A game changer. Because I think like after he missed already, then England got another one, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Yeah, so like that is really a game changer for me.
Yeah, that when that happened, the counter attack, my heart sank. You could see every England fan like, oh
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
Like really, oh no.
Really,
Like
really
seriously, is that song? Oh no. No, that
oh
was it
no,
that TikTok thing? Oh
oh
no.
no, oh
And then he missed. I was like, that miss felt like a goal for England, really.
true, yes, yes. I
But
mean,
oh my
yeah,
god.
I mean like yeah, because right, actually there are a lot of German fans bashing not to Muller himself, but to say like not to say Muller is a bad player. He's a good player, but in a sense like German main forward has been Muller for the 10 years. Since 2010
Mm-hmm,
World Cup till now, has been the same striker.
mm-hmm,
I mean, like besides closer, which is like end of his peak really during like 2014, but like from this 10 year, their main forward has been Muller.
mm-hmm.
I mean, like that has been like one of the weakness for Germany's side for the lacking of forward. As I mentioned earlier in the previous preview, that Germany, if they couldn't get their striker selection right, it will really have bite them back like in a sense. This
Yeah,
was
which
like
they did.
yeah,
Because Werner had a good chance. He also couldn't finish it.
yeah.
But of course, it was a good save.
Hmm.
Yeah, it was a good defending and good save. But I mean, Germany, I think they really need to sort out the attacking problems. And Werner, he really needs to sort himself out,
Yeah.
honestly. Because I don't know, in even watching Bundesliga, the main top best strikers in Bundesliga right now are not even German.
Yeah, I mean
Their
like
best striker in Germany right now is Haaland, and he's Norwegian.
yeah, that's to say like
So
because Germany, as you can think of in the past, they really produced some both class strikers. For example, like Gerd Müller, Klose, Mario Gomez,
mhm,
you name the rest lah. But then like
yeah,
yeah,
no, like
actually
I said to in the previous episode, so I was like saying that yeah, without Klose and Gomez, no one's been replacing them. No one has ever got close to replacing such attacking threat.
yeah. So one more thing to shout out again is to England, Luke Shaw and Trippier. Because Trippier for me, I think I would saw him as more like a defending kind of right back instead of like very fully attacking minded. And
Mhm,
we all saw from the match against Portugal, from Germany against Portugal, where the reason why Germany won is because they are wing play, their wing back
mhm,
play. And
yeah,
kudos to the England side that they managed to lock down Kimmich and Golson, which is their two main
yes,
attacking threat. They couldn't do anything
yep,
in the match, couldn't cross, couldn't run forward, anything.
yeah.
Hmm.
Couldn't get past anything.
Yeah.
And is she thinking, yeah, England's defenders, they really got it right. Because
Hmm.
Shaw was very effective going front, and Maguire was, I mean, people can talk a lot of shit about Maguire, but I
Hmm.
think this match kind of shows that his quality, he's a ball carrying defender, and he
Hmm.
really did his job really well.
Yeah.
Like he kept everyone, the German attack quiet, and he's the one. And yeah, while watching the match with my friends, we were actually saying that yeah, England needs a creative midfielder. And who was a creative midfielder? Maguire. Like he brought the ball forward and
Yeah.
passed the ball well, you know.
I mean, like,
So
yeah, credit due credit where credit was given. The moment after the match, then Luke Shaw was playing phenomenally, like assisted and then created like one of another
yeah,
goal. Yeah, and
the
Grealish
both
as well.
chances was created by Luke Shaw.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah,
Hmm.
that really sums up like that. So I mean, after this match, England have a really high chance of going to the finals. I mean, per se,
Yeah.
their team.
Yep.
Okay, so for the final match, for the round of 16. Okay, so Sweden and Ukraine. Once again,
Oof,
I got
another
it wrong.
dramatic.
So once I got it wrong.
Yep,
Uh,
I got it wrong.
I mean, like most of people, they would thought Sweden was going to go through, but once again, Zinchenko, wow, assisted and scored one.
Yeah, he scored the first, then assisted the other.
Yeah,
But it was like this game also, it also came out of a surprise. So like how Ukraine was a last minute goal, man. Last minute in
yeah.
extra time.
I mean, like, yeah, I have to give credit to the manager Shevchenko though, like really like bringing them like we can see the progression he had during the 2016 Euro, then now to the 2020 Euro, like their progress you can really see the changes like in their team. Okay,
Yeah.
so actually I have some. Okay, so I think that is for Ukraine, and I think I have some memes to share to you as well. All right,
Is it?
so yeah, group of
Yeah,
death,
group.
more like group of the dead. Yeah,
Yep, they all gone.
I mean like
No one thought of this.
yeah, no one would ever thought of this because as my prediction during the group stage, I thought that France and Portugal would be the two finalists in the final.
Yeah.
Then both are gone.
Yep. Both gone, like really gone. So I'm like, yeah, it was really group of death lah. I maybe did they get it to their heads? They're thinking they're the best, so until they lost.
Yeah, I mean like yeah, it's really surprising like to say like this Euro is really something else. I mean like the top finalists, like all the strong contenders, only just left Belgium and England. These are the two strong contenders, like the traditional
Italy
strong
lah,
contenders.
Italy as well lah. I mean,
Yeah, Italy as well.